That's for the gamers out there who understand the culture, who were born in this society.
Epic moments only gamers would get. Libtards pwned.
Normies would have no idea what that's from.
I'm posting this on my Pinterest. Get ready for it to come.
Fucking normie.
I'll be there, dude. Back, dude. The people thought we were gone.
Yeah,
we
are.
with a vengeance.
Yeah.
What do you do on Pinterest? Is it like, or is it like
you pin
shit, dude?
Oh, you pin it?
Yeah, it's you like have a message board. My mom explained it. You have a message board and you like pin things you like, and then the most recent pins are up there.
Of
Thanks,
course,
Mom.
artsy fartsy mom likes Pinterest.
Yeah, it's kind of gay.
Yeah, because they banned porn.
There's no porn on Pinterest?
And on Tumblr too. That made Tumblr significant.
Oh wait, never mind. I was thinking about Tumblr. Never mind. They're both the same thing to me.
I think Pinterest has porn.
Okay,
let's hope so.
That makes it better than Tumblr.
Wait, isn't Pinterest for arts and crafts? Actually, now I think about it.
Well, but I think it's
you can say
I
porn
think
is
arts and craft porn.
Yeah, what's with that, dude? They're putting down the pornos.
Porn is art.
The porn star babies were born in this
Porn
world.
star baby.
Maybe we should talk about Tyler Cassidy.
Dude, let's talk about Tyler Cassidy.
Let's do that.
All right.
Fucking legend.
I'm going to say my thoughts on Tyler Cassidy, formerly known as Froggy Fresh, more formally known
Rip in peace.
Krispy Kreme.
My boy.
Fuck that bitch, dude. I used to like him. He's so bitchy now. If you ever hear this, Tyler, fuck you, dude.
He's a beta. He's a soy boy.
I like it.
Yeah, I gotta disagree completely. I'm super on board with the hype train.
I like it.
The hype train.
Especially his newer stuff right now, it's so funny.
It's just,
definitely some of his best songs.
Like, every president is gay, gang shit or whatever.
Gang shit
Gang
is not
shit
funny.
I will say, gang shit is one of the only times in my entire life that I've listened to a song and was like, that offended me. Why did I listen to that? Like,
Libtard alert.
What did I get out of this?
It's literally he's literally just pulling shit out of nowhere, no context, just saying things that he thinks will offend
Paul,
people.
you can't say every president is gay is bad though.
Porn Star Baby, legendary.
Yeah, that one's great.
Smoking these meats.
I'll say, how about this? He's better when he chooses funny stuff to sing about.
I will, but I think
like, why do Muslim women dress like ninjas is good too.
He's also not picking those concepts. I don't think. What I was explained is it's a not a GoFundMe, but whatever that was.
Patreon?
Patreon thing. Yeah, it's a Patreon where people you pay money, email him, I believe, a song title, and he makes a song off of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, well then, I guess.
I mean, it's so funny.
Well, if he's getting paid for it, it's harder to fault him, low key.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Then you go on his like Instagram.
His Instagram is full of soy boy shit. That's why I said that soy boy.
Yeah,
Soy boy beta cut.
I haven't seen
everywhere.
his Instagram. So,
It's. I mean, one of the ones that I think is kind of funny, but also just makes me hate him. My mom gave me a new haircut. I was talking to my grandma, and she said I look like an autistic school shooter. And you're just like, what are you doing with your life?
I don't know.
Oh, well, funny, so random.
There's some
Raw XD.
dude. Stop! I'm gonna die laughing.
No, dude, the Louis C.K. one's funny, though. I like that one.
The Louis C.K. song is definitely a good one.
Yeah.
No, but like him as Froggy Fresh / Krispy Kreme is actually good though.
I love that shit.
I will say I did respect. Is it gang shit when he references himself as Krispy Kreme?
No, that's in Macklemore's wife is a crime.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
I like that one, actually.
So there's some songs you like from
Yeah,
it.
no, I will say I like some of the songs, but I think he's just going down the shitter as a whole.
Oh yeah, I think overall he's going down.
I mean, he's definitely just going for a reaction at this
also
point.
his
Yeah.
piano playing subpar.
Very subpar.
Yeah, I could play better than him if I learned the chords.
I think I
definitely.
could probably play.
Yeah,
close
you
to as good as
definitely-
him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on the old Tyler boy.
Well,
There, go on. What are you saying?
I was gonna switch topics.
Yeah, dude.
Well,
Segue
Tyler Cassidy
away.
It's been 3 months
So
since the
this is
podcast,
kind of
so-
a segue. I just got a board game called
Okay.
BattleTech. And I
Alright.
played it with Cole and A. Finn.
Well, yeah.
And it's a mech warfighting like strategic battle game. And it's the most in-depth thing I've seen. And it is so fun.
It's
Yeah,
fucking
I mean,
rad.
it's just epic because they give detail to like everything. So and like when you fire something, it will hit a certain part of the mech, and then if you get a crit, it will like take out certain like parts of it.
Like
So
the
it's just,
hip
like-
or the leg, or like it'll explode an ammo bin and just obliterate a side of the mech just because
Yeah,
all
and then I'm
the
assuming certain side effects for
Yeah.
certain.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
elements.
you can like blow up the engine of the mech, just dies and then
Hit
shit.
if you fucking hit the head of the mech where the cockpit is,
Yeah.
you have to roll to see if your dude just fucking dies.
No, he
Yeah.
gets
Goes
knocked out.
unconscious.
He gets
Unconscious
It
dies.
is.
no, but if you critical hit the cockpit, you obliterate it and the guy just dies.
Oh, instantly?
Yeah, if you critical
Wow.
hit it.
That,
yeah.
That's fair if you're getting crits. Is it like you have aim one mech and
No, you can. Certain scenarios might do that, but in general, it's a lance, which is 4 mechs.
It's a squad of mechs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you can, if you're playing a larger game, each player controls generally a company, which is 3 lances,
Okay.
and you can build. And they have rules to like build your own mechs, and they have a bunch of different weapons and like armor types you can get.
Wait, so at that point you would have 12 mechs?
Yeah, you would have 12 mechs.
Interesting.
But like each mech in the rules, like there's a command mech, and if you destroy that, it lowers the morale of the whole lance, and they suck at fighting after that, and
Yeah.
might be forced to withdraw. But you can get like artillery support and like secretly mark down hexes that are gonna get bombarded, and if the enemy lands there, they just take a fuckload of damage.
Hell
and
yeah,
stuff.
dude.
It's pretty in depth with like all of everything. And it's super cool, and the miniatures are great.
Hell, dude, good miniatures turn me on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get my go.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can show you
They turn
some
me
good
on real.
miniatures, alright.
And I like the game a lot, and they like the game a lot.
Yeah,
And
I mean, it's just so like I mean, at least us, we were just getting so into it. We're just like, I fire my proton cannon and just like shoot it at him, and then if it hits, you just get so hyped because
Yeah,
his leg just gets blown off. You're just like, fuck you.
It was 4 in the morning last night, and we're like, we have to get up at 10. Maybe we should go to bed now.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we were so sad that no mech even got destroyed in
But
that fight
like
that we had.
you can have jump jets and like jump on top of mechs and just land on them and do death from above attacks, or like you can
The charge.
ram them and
Yeah.
or punch and kick.
Yeah.
Dude, it honestly kind of sounds like Titanfall
It
board
yeah.
game, which is dope as
Yeah.
shit.
No,
Yeah.
it's
No, I would not even say it's similar
in
to
one of the
Titanfall in
rules-
anything other than the fact that they have mechs. Other than
Yeah,
that.
but like
and
aesthetically,
one of the rule sets it is. Because you can have infantry in an advanced rule set. You can like get infantry and support vehicles.
Yeah.
And the infantry's in power armor, and they can call down like certain things and stuff. But
Yeah.
the mechs are just crazy.
And what's the goal? Just obliterate all other
You
mechs?
could do scenarios like try and escape while your mech's injured or something like that.
Yeah,
stuff
and
like
those are built in, or are they like online?
You can
things?
get online ones. You can make your own campaign where like every person's a mercenary squad and they take missions and try and ally with the different houses. Because there's like a whole universe. You can pick.
Game of Thrones.
No, it basically is Game of Thrones in
Really?
space.
Yeah.
It's
But, like,
berserk.
When you play the game, you have to like select an era in the game you're playing, and mechs will either be more powerful or less powerful depending on the era because of like the technological progress.
Oh,
and
shit.
stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is dope.
And like they add, you can have stealth suits, you can have an artillery mech, and then like a spotting mech that shoots tagging darts for the artillery to strike. And
yeah, is like meta. Have you looked into meta at all?
I've looked at the meta. People there's like a certain armor type that's good, and then they responded to it by saying, okay, here's like a laser that ignores that armor type completely. Okay. And they're like...
Oh, so they're balancing it really well.
Yeah, they're balancing it. And they changed rules around in this, because it was made in the 80s.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
and they just revamped it.
And they just restarted it in like December.
Is it the same company?
Yeah, same company.
Right.
Wow.
I'd be interesting, or it would be sick if it's like, oh yeah, I like building my stealth mech squad, you know.
You can do that.
Well, yeah, but like if people, I don't know how to put it, but you know,
no, I don't know.
Everyone has a different play style.
Yeah,
so
you know, like
scissors.
I like going incognito mode, you know.
Yeah,
You
and
can't-
just like have different squads.
And like
Everybody
if your
has-
mech is
Yeah.
stealth and someone goes up to you and reveals your stealth, you just get a point blank like assassination
sneak
attack
attack, yeah.
that's super powerful on them and stuff.
That's it, and stealth just affects rolls. I'm assuming it's
Yeah.
Well,
They're harder
also
to-
when you're in stealth, you just mark on your mech sheet where the mech is, and they only know the last known position of your mech.
that was my next question.
That's sweet.
But you can like lay probes on the battlefield, and if they walk near the probes, you can activate the probe and say it pings, and then if they're near it, it reveals them all of a sudden, and then you're like, focus fire with the artillery, and they're like,
hit it with everything you
long
got.
range missiles, go! Yeah, actually,
just fire everything.
one of the sweetest things we did last night was I had my dinky little like fast mech assassin-y kind of thing, I guess, I don't know, and Andrew had one that was basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And me and his are just getting in a battle. Mine's pretty badly damaged, like he fucked up its leg actuator. To be specific,
The
upper right leg actuator.
he shot out the knee, the upper leg actuator's
But
knee.
anyways, and then he's behind this cover, and then all of a sudden his mech just runs around this fucking mountain and slams into mine. And as his mech's slamming into mine, I have like 3 other fucking mechs just unloading all their weapons on him, shooting like fucking proton cannons,
And the
missiles
rules-
everywhere,
the
lasers.
rules are,
It's great.
Yeah,
And I
the
literally-
rules are like, what was it? It's you take gunfire before you do melee attacks.
Yeah.
So it's like, Andrew, you have to survive this gunfire round. And he's like, so can I make the attack if like my arm's blown off? I'm like, as long as you can like make your legs work and you don't fall down, you'll make the attack, or you don't get destroyed. He's like, good. His whole like right side is just blistered and obliterated
I
instantly.
blew off the arm.
Yeah, like,
So it just makes a cool image.
yeah, like I was just this guy's just so squishy, and Cole's firing like 6 different things at him that each do like 10 to like 10-15 damage.
Yeah.
And I'm just like crying, and then like the phase ends, I barely am able to still walk. Like one of my legs is Cole almost got a crit on it. I was just so scared, and I barely got it, and I just rammed him and just dipped out as fast as I could after
Just
that.
hobbling.
And since it was our first game, I didn't even care who would win or lose. I just want to see cool shit happening. So I was happy that I got to unload all my shit on him, and then he got to get the ram in too.
Yeah,
That
you
was
just
great.
want to see big action.
Yeah, and
battle.
like
Yeah.
the data sheets are like, you have armor and then internal structure, and it's like these are all the where you load everything and all the crits happen. And there's
Yeah.
heat too. If you use too much stuff, the heat gets bad, and like your ammo might ignite because it's too hot and just explode and blow your mech up, or you might have to force shutdown because the reactor's too unstable. And
Yeah,
shit.
actually, when I did that whole firing thing, I was like, fuck it. I don't care if I overheat. I want to blow this bitch up. I just
Everything.
shot like these 3 things that made my heat skyrocket to like maximum possible heat.
Yeah, you
And I was just
full throttle.
overheating like crazy. I was like, fuck it, go, bitch.
Berserk mode.
Yeah,
It's-
it's sweet.
It's pretty epic.
Is there like a self-destruct that would?
Yeah.
That'd be
Like once you reach 30
this-
heat, your mech just shuts down.
Your mech shuts down, but its heat sink still works, so it's lowering heat.
Yeah.
Once it goes below the threshold, you can make rolls to try and restart it. But when it's shut down, everyone else can like shoot it and make aim shots at it. You normally can't aim for a body part, but if the mech is completely immobile, you can aim at a body part and like say, "I'm gonna blow out its torso," and just blow and rip it to shreds and shit. And
Hell on earth.
Yeah.
It's pretty in depth and it's super cool.
Yeah, that's the definitive review.
I like
out
it.
of 10.
Fucking 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 board game.
And they
Really
haven't
is.
even. We haven't even
Yeah.
played with all the stuff you can add to the mechs. Like, you can add,
Yeah.
like, stealth suits or, like,
We had the simplest fucking version possible.
computer
And it was-
networks so that they're super good at targeting each other, but if you destroy the master computer, it breaks down the network completely and shit.
Yeah, it sounds fucking intense.
Yeah.
Sounds super
Big
badass.
time.
How many people can play it?
Up to 16.
What?
Yeah, like, and
How
what
many
you can,
miniatures are there? If each person
well, in
has,
this
like,
box,
3
it has 8 miniatures and then 8 cardboard cutouts. But you can buy more miniatures, the older set miniatures, and it's like
pretty
$10
cheap.
for a lance usually. So $10 for 4.
Yeah.
And they're coming out with more miniatures this this year.
for
but
the
like
one, yeah.
like you can do like 4-on-4, and then one person's like the commander and can give out commands and stuff.
Yeah.
And like in campaign, you can eject your pilot, and you're like, I need him because he's so good at shooting or something. And you're like, so you have to weigh, do you want him to shoot more or possibly die, or like eject now and maybe be saved, you know?
Yeah, you need that morale boost from
Yeah.
the
Can you
ultimate
use the
commander.
pilots after they eject?
Yeah, if they escape the battlefield. But when they eject, they become like figures on the battlefield.
Oh,
and, like,
shit.
Mechs can just like, mechs can just like insta pop them.
Just step on them.
Yeah, can they actually just step on them?
No, you can't enter the zone with them because of the stacking limit.
What if you just ram them?
No, but they only have like 5 health, Cole.
Yeah, but dude, the max are supposed to be like fucking 12 to 15. Like, actually,
Yeah,
wasn't
but-
it 20 meters
meters.
tall?
But
these
it's
are 20
30
meter tall max, and you can't step on a little dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
The
Well, it's
rules,
30
bro.
by 30 hexes, so he's running and stuff.
That's fair.
And he
He's
has like
running.
an exosuit, which makes him faster.
Okay, he's
right?
got an exosuit.
Yeah, and
I'll,
stuff.
I'll allow it.
Exosuits are legit.
Yeah, it's Master Chief
Titan.
style.
Yeah,
Holy.
some Call of Duty.
No, it's
Exosuit.
and like
Slide on a wall.
you can call in artillery strikes or strafing runs or like smoke artillery and
Appar-
illumination and stuff.
Apparently, in the most complex version of the rules, Omar said they have orbital lasers from satellites.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing some of that.
Yeah.
Big
It's
time.
pretty.
This is-
it's more complex than the rule set.
This is making me think of some other Mac universe, which has to do with something that is, it's all the rage now. People are flipping their shit, going crazy over it.
Titanfall 1.
Titanfall 3 Apex Edition.
Also known as Fortnite 2.
Fortnite 2, yeah.
Overwatch 3. Overwatch 7.
PUBG 3.
So let me explain this game to you guys. It's like Fortnite mixed with Overwatch into one. Exactly that. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Except for I've played all the battle royales and it's the
Come
best
on,
one.
Omar.
It's called sarcasm. But yeah, no, it is
I knew it was sarcasm.
I mean, to be fair, one of the reasons why I do think the game is so good is that it does just straight up rip stuff that other first-person shooters did really good, and
Yeah.
it takes it from a lot of, not just like Fortnite or whatever, but like that is totally how they built the game. There's like, oh,
That's how you should build a game, too.
yeah, it's the
you
it's
know,
the
they
battle
took the
royale.
like streamlined looting system of not PUBG, of Fortnite, you know.
Yeah, just
Item
pick shit
Yeah,
up off
drops.
the
I
ground.
feel like PUBG had a lot of just random shit that you'd be grabbing that like was useless a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And the
Like
menuing
melee
and
weapons or
pub-
clothes.
And the
stuff.
menuing and PUBG kind of
Yeah,
suck.
the menuing wasn't great, and it's so streamlined.
No, it's so
in
nice.
Apex Legends, it's so quick to like swap
Grenades
attachments between
or- and
guns, or
stuff
like
like-
just drop items instantly, like tell what you need, what
Yeah.
you don't need in your inventory. It's so streamlined.
Yeah, it takes a minute to like get that shit down. You know, you just have to play a couple games to know like chokes going shotguns. It tells you, but
Yeah.
like in the heat of a battle royale
So
game.
yeah, having all the attachments is great in it.
And the abilities add a lot too.
Yeah, it takes
Yeah, they
the
do.
abilities sort of from like Overwatch
Titanfall.
and like
Kinda,
League
yeah.
of Legends and like that style of like character.
Well,
Yeah.
they
having
took it.
abilities.
They
Like
took most of
rechargeable
the
abilities.
abilities from Titanfall 2.
Really?
Most of those abilities are in Titanfall 2.
I don't-
Yeah.
Like
I believe it.
the phase one, the grapple hook, Because the grapple hook's OP in Titanfall 2. It's the best thing.
Yeah,
you're
the
playing.
grapple hook's really...
Titanfall 2
Well,
was
yeah,
super
it has the
based
bubble
on-
shield from Halo.
Yeah, it has that.
That's sweet.
It has the
Yeah.
fucking,
It has smoke grenades like in
it has
every SP.
hologram, which is in a ton of different games at this point. There are some. My brother was telling Danny, ex guest of the podcast. Danny was telling me there's a
Uncle Demon.
bunch of Rainbow Six Siege stuff is apparently in the
Oh,
game. Like a lot
Yeah,
of the powers.
yeah,
of
I
Rainbow
play a
Six Siege
decent amount of that, yeah.
Dude, I haven't played Apex Legends yet, but my friend was telling me you should get it, and I don't like FPSs that much, but I looked at it and I was like, it's free, I'll try it, and I'm actually looking forward to it now from hearing so much good shit.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing's gonna be just fucking queuing up with my boys and fucking shit up, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the
Woo!
appeal. Is just it's like you log on. It's like Evolved or something. Like it's not fun. It's really
Evolved.
not that fun playing solo.
Yeah.
But like if you get a bunch of people to play,
No,
It
yeah.
makes it
I played with my
exponentially
roommate
better.
Rip in peace because he moved back to Cleveland, dropped out.
Drop that.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Alex?
Yeah, I'm so sad.
yeah, right,
But he plays League
That's
now.
not- that's a podcast.
yeah,
He plays League now.
wow.
Ignore that, guys.
But yeah, I do think I think the squad based thing will actually work against it though, like
Really?
longevity wise.
Oh yeah, longevity-wise for sure,
Like-
because single player's not gonna be as fun.
Yeah, and
I don't know.
It's the same issue Evolved had, I think, where people were super hyped about it, and it had a big blast off when it was released, and then it definitely dropped off. And they made
Well,
it free eventually.
No,
Yeah,
Actually,
also with
Evolved,
Yeah, but
Evolved was
wasn't
shit
like this.
on release, I'm pretty sure.
No, Evolved, the thing was, it wasn't balanced well, because there's clear winners, and if you paid money, you got the best people first, and then it was kind
Yeah.
of like, why am I
Yes.
even playing?
Yeah,
I hate that shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing that Apex did so good is that it was smooth at launch and like his pretty. I feel like a lot of the battle royale games are all like very glitchy.
Oh yeah.
Very.
No, well, they just-
very early access.
Yeah.
with quotation
H1Z1.
marks. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Like-
they did have the Titanfall engine, which was really good,
Wait,
and
they use
solid.
that?
Great and
It's the Titanfall
yeah,
2 engine.
literally all the same guns.
Oh, is it the
Yeah.
same studio that did Titanfall 2 then?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
I didn't
carry
know
over
that.
the mobility.
I did not know that at
quite
all.
the wall running.
No, it's
Or
yeah,
Like
the bunny
sliding
hopping.
and the climbing and stuff is
Yeah.
carried over.
Yeah.
So the game has a great movement system.
That
It
sounds
feels
sweet.
so good moving
Yeah.
around it.
I'm
You
getting
know how
hyped.
like the classic power slide in first person
Yeah.
Yeah.
as long as you're going downhill in it,
No.
it's just infinite. You can just slide forever.
Dude,
As long as you're
so
going
sweet.
downhill.
And,
So yeah.
and I heard there's no fall damage. I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
fucking
no fall
finding the
damage is
highest
awesome.
point on the map and jumping off.
No,
get
yeah.
a 360 no scope.
Boom! Epic gamer moments. Part 2.
Oh, I recorded that screen cap.
It
You're
is
going to my
pretty-
cringe compilation.
It is
Snap.
pretty great. I like it a lot. And you play on Xbone though?
PS4.
He's not a troglodyte.
Yeah,
boys.
good.
Just at level 43 today.
I don't
Every
play
day.
as much as you, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fun.
I do PC, but
Kind of sad I have to go through Origin on PC though.
Yeah, Origin.
Origin.
sucks.
Makes you
Origin
wanna vomit.
sucks,
Yeah.
but once you download the game, you never have to open Origin again because you can just open
Yeah.
it.
Well, I told it not to create any desktop shortcuts or anything.
Yeah.
Just
It's
the
good.
thought of Origin, though.
Ugh, fuck that.
Jesus,
No.
just go through Steam, please.
Yeah.
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 God.
Is Origin EA?
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
shit mode.
EA.
It's not even the fact that it's EA is what makes it shitty. It's just shitty because it's shitty.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I wouldn't care if it was good and it was EA. It's just shitty in EA, so it makes me hate it even more.
Yeah, EA dropping the ball. But yeah,
Legends.
I've been just playing that in Smash Bros. Lately.
Smash!
Yeah, shout out. Oh, Smash. We haven't talked about
Yeah.
playing Smash.
Yeah,
on the
I think the
podcast
last
yet.
podcast Smash wasn't even out yet.
Can we have a
How
little
long?
memorandum real quick for Reggie, who's going to be retiring, I think, in April.
Alright,
Bum,
Reggie.
bum,
Dude, my body is not
bum,
ready
bum,
for this.
Right,
Bum, 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 bum,
But actually, the new CEO that's going to be head of, or I don't even know if it's CEO, but head of Nintendo of America, his last name is Bowser.
Oh,
That's
dude, I
pretty
did
great.
see that.
Yeah.
There's that Reddit post with like Mario and Luigi tied up in the
Yeah,
background.
it's sweet.
Yeah,
He was
that's
made for this job, dude.
From
yeah.
birth.
the Koopa King rising up to the head of Nintendo.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Smash.
Yeah, Smash is good. I mean,
Great.
It's
we've
great.
talked about it a lot, but
We
Yeah.
talked about the older Smashes. This one's just the older Smashes, but everything in them.
And better.
yeah.
It feels like a really refined version of the
They
Wii
added
one.
parries.
Yeah.
Yes, the
Yeah.
Wii U
Parries,
was
I
like,
like parries.
Yeah, parries are great. And
my
I am
favorites-
kind of a little nervous to see where parries go, especially in like the pros. Like I watch a decent amount of just the pro games. I think it's fun and entertaining. But I'm a little scared just when people get like too good at parries, where it's just like parry, 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 parry.
Oh, like with Lucina or Marth's side B, their dancing blade, that's like the fucking flurry of attacks. And I'm sure they're going to be able to parry every single one of those like 10 attacks.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
I do know.
They
I'm
definitely will. Paul
Not
parried
maybe
2
not
on
the-
accident earlier today.
Not the shooting one.
No, the flurry.
Yeah.
Her side B where she
No, I know.
flies.
And then you go side, and then the one where you shoot a bunch.
Well, yeah, I know there's
Yeah.
variations.
I think there's-
You might be able to spice it up, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be really good at parrying just lots of quick attacks in succession.
I looked at it and they said like from frames, there's certain attacks that do a fast enough flurry that can't be
Yeah.
perfect parry
Yeah,
all the way.
Okay.
through.
I can't
Yeah.
remember exactly what it is. I want to say it's 11 frames. Like,
Or something.
The window.
You get like 2 extra frames than they do
yeah.
after the freeze or something dumb. But
Yeah. But I'm just interested to see, because even already, like, ranged attacks, like Pikachu's, his bouncing lightning
Yeah,
thing.
just neutral B.
Yeah, neutral B. That is like, I just see that parried all the
Yeah.
time.
It's useless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, I don't know. Who knows? I like parry. I think it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
I'm just interested to see where the pros
Is
Yeah.
go.
Parry not in the other Smashes?
No.
Nope, it's
Oh,
a
I
new
did
thing
not
in
know
this
that.
one. What
It's-
did they add anything else?
Cargo grab, is that new?
No,
Cargo
Grab's
Grab's
old.
from N64.
I didn't
dog.
know that,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
But,
Cargo grab's fun.
Fast falling they had in
Yeah, fast
Wii,
fall's
I think the Bros Brawl.
Brawl.
I think.
How long
It's
has
been-
Tekken been in the game?
Techie's been in it forever.
I think
I
he
think.
Well,
Yeah.
Tekken.
It was a
Tekken corner-
glitch at first, I think.
Really?
That's-
how.
Actually, the only way you guys are going to ever play Smash after hearing this is Palatina's Temple, go to the bottom left corner, and just fucking rack up like 400% because you just tack on all the walls there.
Every
You don't
wall.
die. It's just beautiful. It's like a box. You can't leave.
Yeah,
It's fun.
It's
It's like-
fucking hilarious. It's 6 people in that box just going ham.
You don't even know what's going on. You're just spamming the fucking shield button so you hope you don't die.
And then next thing you know, you're just bouncing off of 6 walls at a time,
Yeah.
untechable.
Yeah,
You're just
6
crying.
untechable hits. Yeah. I will say the online, though, in it is so fucking great. Like, the one complaint I guess could say is that I wish you could switch characters. Like, I wish there was an option for you and the other person to both be like, hey, let's switch characters and rematch. You
Yeah.
know? They don't have that, but I mean,
That's
when
an
I
easy
don't
thing to
have
patch.
anybody to play with, I play online and it works well, which is a new thing for Smash. Because
It's
Oh,
a new
yeah.
thing for Nintendo.
yeah, yeah, because Wii U had it, but it just wasn't that reliable.
Oh,
And it-
yeah.
You lag out half the
Yeah,
time.
and I
I've been
think
targeted by another player.
yeah, and I think it was just a
Brutal.
paid thing. Once they got income from it, they could put more into it. I
Yeah.
guess.
It's
But-
I like the new Smash a lot, especially like all the new characters. are
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah, Piranha Plant's
Yeah,
just
Piranha
hilarious.
so
Plur-
fun. He's
it's
just
like-
like such a different character. I feel like a lot of his moves just nobody else has. Like
Yeah,
stuff
anything
like that.
like him.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
Save
Poison
is
Cloud.
so
Poison
busted.
Cloud, his neutral B is just hilarious.
Yeah.
Just
Neutral-
the spike ball of doom that does like a bazillion damage.
Yeah, I've seen that down B where it like pulls down into the
Yeah.
plant and launches. So you can aim it, and if you're on the ledge and push over the ledge, he falls off the ledge, but he's still retracted into his thing. It's
Oh.
insane for ledge guarding.
Just-
They do that and then just launch so far to the bottom corner of the map.
And then you
and
just
kill
spike
people.
the fuck out of
Oh.
people.
Yeah.
Snake's Infinite Recovery, the most beautiful thing I've seen in all of video
Yeah.
gaming history.
Snake's recovery is insane.
It's actually.
And the fact that you can drop the mine just on people
Yeah.
when you're there is
Like,
hilarious.
Yeah.
I've never. First time I even tried to pull off the Snake Infinite recovery after just watching it once in like a short montage clip. I think I barely knew that it worked, and I just did it first try. That's how easy it is.
Yeah,
So
it's really not that
You
tough.
can do it on accident. when
Yeah,
you're just
so
trying to bomb people.
It's really strong.
Also, they do a really good job of letting you customize controls better in this one.
Oh yeah.
So, like, if you want tilt attacks or smash attacks or just regular or something like that, you
Yeah.
can change the button mappings to your liking. They keep the GameCube controllers, which is great.
Yeah.
Those
Oh,
are the
yeah.
best controller.
Yeah.
I like Pro better, honestly.
Well, Pro's probably
It's
better.
almost the exact same, so
I mean,
it's not even
it's
worth arguing
personal
about.
preference at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine about it, and it's literally like, it seems like the GameCube controller was like made for Smash, just with
Like-
all the button placements.
Yeah,
It's,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
crazy.
I love it.
Or they made Smash for the GameCube controllers. How I guess.
Well, that's
Yeah,
probably
but,
how it went, yeah.
Yeah, but it's insane. Yeah, Smash is super fun. I'm still addicted. That's the game
Months
I played
later.
most.
Yeah.
Still.
I love it to
yeah.
death.
Yeah. I have been playing another Switch game, the Wargroove.
Ooh.
I want to play. I looked at a bunch of it. It looks so
Yeah,
cool.
in the same vein of
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem or even more Advanced Wars.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
Advanced-
it's more advanced.
Yeah, more Advanced Wars, but it does have that Fire Emblem
Move
square
around.
Real
movement.
quick, have you seen the trailer for the new Fire Emblem game coming out this year?
I've seen some
It
gameplay.
It looks hype, dude.
Really?
Like I've always been a Fire Emblem fan, and this just looks like it's gonna be the Breath of the Wild of Fire Emblem. Like it completely changes everything,
Really?
but keeping at its cores. It looks really fucking cool.
I've seen the combat is new, where the camera like shifts down like into the field, right?
Yeah,
that's new.
well, it's-
or is that has that?
You know, they always had like a little cutscene thing,
Yeah.
but never like rendered in like
Yeah, as smooth
graphically
as the new one.
like this. And the world, it looks like it's open world where you can walk around. Never been able to do that
Oh.
in Fire Emblem. Not like open world, but like open sections where you can walk around as the main character.
Really? Damn.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about that,
Do,
right?
do they have the new like main character as one of the oldies, or is
I
it
think
totally
it's a new one. I
Okay.
think.
You'll,
New
you'll be in
Smash
the new
character.
Smash, yeah.
It'll be in the DLC. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And so is the guy from Xenoblade 2, probably.
No, Rex will never be in it. He's
No.
already a spirit.
And they made a me costume for him too.
Yeah. L, rip my dreams.
Rip.
Back to Wargroove.
Oh yeah, but Wargroove, I'm having a blast, and I think I'm getting near the end of the campaign, but they're starting to throw out some like levels that I feel are really classic. You know, they'll have a you'll spawn. Both bases will be on the opposite side of the map, and there'll be a choke point leading to like an island in the middle.
That's
you know,
sweet.
yeah, and it's just and all that's there on that island is like resources and stuff
Yeah.
that you can't build there or anything. So maps like that are just super classic in those type of games
Yeah.
have been so fun. And then they have heroes essentially in it, which kind of like Fire Emblem, but their powers are pretty. Some are really good, but how they balance it is the charge rate of them is different, and and like final hits on enemies charges.
My
it faster.
favorite one is the dog, the golden retriever.
Caesar.
Yeah, Caesar. He leads the troops.
Yeah, he just inspires them to have another action.
That's sweet.
yeah,
How much does this game cost? Is it
$20
a,
bucks.
20
Oh, it's a 20 only?
yeah.
It's
That's-
on Steam
Wow.
too. If
And-
I'm actually gonna get that now.
Well, and the content for $20 you get obscene amount of content. I believe the story's around 20 hours. There's 4-player multiplayer,
Ooh.
which has been
Damn.
sweet. And then the best part
we
about
should
it,
try it.
yeah, we should. The best part about it is there's you can build maps in it, and not only that, you can build campaigns with your own cutscenes. You can make text
No
for the
fucking
cutscenes,
way.
and then
So it's
there's
like RPG Maker too.
yeah, pretty much in this $20 game.
That's sweet.
And then you can post them and there's a hub for downloading them, even on the Switch. You can
That-
download
That is so
levels and whatnot. It's
I'm getting that for damn sure.
yeah, $20 bang for your buck.
Yeah.
You know what
Nice
game
deals and
I
stuff
got
out
and have
there.
been grinding out a lot of? Hollow Knight.
Oh,
I've
guys-
heard a lot about it.
One, every DLC pack they gave out completely free. You just have to buy the base game. You get everything, and it adds
I
like
love it.
over. If you want to fully complete the game now, it's like over 300 hours because
What the
Jesus.
fuck?
to get the true ending, it's like insanely difficult because you have to beat every boss without dying. You don't get full health after them, so like.
oh my
Jesus.
god, that's like Shovel Knight
and
ending.
they're twice as hard because they have different attack
Wait.
patterns and stuff. So you have to learn it, and it's
What?
like insane.
Is it even worth it at that point?
It's a
At 300
Metroidvania.
hours.
No.
I'm
That's
questioning
just
that.
that's an add-on they did.
Yeah.
The original true ending is like if you're going, is like maybe
so that's
80 hours.
for the hardcore.
That's for like the
Yeah.
hardcore completionist
Hardcore
out there.
no-lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But-
yeah.
And they're about to release a DLC. I don't know if it's going to be free again, but it's going to be with one of the best characters in the game. I forget her name, but she's like
Ooh.
insane. She like throws a
Damn,
dagger and
girl.
like can zoom around and shit.
Yeah,
And it's epic Metroidvania and collectible, like where you get power ups like dashes and wall grabs, double jumps.
it's also a platformer built on being kind of hard, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's a Metroidvania, so like Metroid Prime. If you've
Yeah,
ever played
yeah.
that,
It's the Dark Souls of platformers.
it's
Like fucking stole my joke.
Really?
That's like 2 seconds.
that is what it's been.
That's legendary.
It's fun, and then I've also been grinding out a lot of League right now because
Nice.
League of Legends always brings me
Yeah.
back.
I know.
I hate
I've
it.
played with Andrew, and every time we keep on doing well in lane, but then we just get curb stomped by like the Fed mid or the.
Are you talking about Earth right now?
No,
Because
no,
that's
no,
an
no. We
issue
were
with
doing
the
right.
Earth right now, but
But that's just
Surf.
Earth, yeah.
Well, it's all
cares?
random Earth, so it's like
Yeah,
fuck.
so you can't even pick who you're.
What the fuck's
I don't
Earth?
think that's that bad.
Earth means ultra rapid fire, meaning they took away mana costs, so you don't have to worry about mana,
For
and then
everything in the game?
for everything in the game, and
It's just
then
for one mode, or is it?
it's a one mode, and then
80% cooldown.
so
reduction
you
on all
just
of it.
spam the shit out of everything because you don't have mana either, and they made it so you can't even pick your character; it's all random. And
Which is great.
no, it's not great
I don't
because
mind
me and
all
Andrew.
random that much.
No,
I don't
me and
care.
Andrew have a theory that is not random whatsoever. Is the issue? You see the same fucking 15
That's
to
true.
20 characters every single goddamn match.
How about
No,
this? I would.
Gosh damn! Sorry.
Gosh dang. Gee dang, man.
Dilly dad nabbit.
I wouldn't be surprised if there's certain characters they blacklist, maybe that they've found okay.
No, they
They push the OP ones.
That's
It
the
feels
biggest
like
issue.
because
They
every
haven't-
time there's at least like
Yeah,
4
like
on the other team.
what
that are just
happened
one
was
shot.
like
But you also have 4 people on your team that are OP. So it's
But somehow your team always feeds. It's always your team somehow.
no.
That's just
I
League of
mean,
Legends, though.
how about
It's
how about
general.
this? Like in it, I got Sona, one of the most OP, because their ult gives her like plus an extra like 15% CDR, so all her cooldowns are like 95% after that.
Wait, does it actually work with Earth still?
Yes,
That's fucking.
it's so like our team was feeding, and I consistently like 1v3 top lane, and I was just so fed. I'm like, okay, guys, we're going mid. They're like, we're gonna lose. I'm like, no, we're not. I flash in and like wipe the team instantly. And they're like, holy shit! And I'm like, yeah, that's Sona. If you get an OP champ, it's kind of easy to win the game. So yeah.
No, I don't know about that one. I kept getting like fizz and shit that's so busted, and then somehow the trend mirror that's 15-1 comes in from bot lane out of nowhere 10
3
minutes into the
shots,
game,
yep.
just fucking touches me and I die.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I've been just playing more like ranked and normals and stuff, and that's fun. Especially the new champions they added. Silas is cool, even
Yeah.
though he's annoying to
Hey.
play against.
Gus, I know you're listening to this.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah. Happy marriage, dude.
Yeah.
You can never
Yeah.
play League again.
Yeah, I've been tied down.
ball and chain.
Yeah.
But
Have you guys seen the Mario Maker 2 trailer?
They made a second one?
Yes, it looks so fucking good. Okay, let me first explain what I found. This guy on YouTube called Sieve Gaming. Hilarious, just goes super hardcore into Mario Maker. Like, just makes these fucking big ass contraptions, all these crazy levels and shit, and explains everything. And I was like, I got into Mario Maker and I don't even own the fucking game. And then when this trailer, and this 90-second trailer, I think it's 90 seconds, comes out, and he makes a 16-minute YouTube video analyzing every fucking frame, and it literally looks beautiful.
Yeah, it's so great.
From what he says, super hardcore Mario fan. His hype level is immeasurable. So if he's saying it's good,
what's different about it from the first one?
You can make moving platforms bigger. That's a big change.
There's slopes now.
Yeah, you can have slopes.
That's kind of cool.
It does look like they're adding a bunch more enemies and power, and maybe some power-ups. I think that was iffy on the power-up
and then
one.
Like, more skins for all the levels.
Yeah, it just adding more variation. And he said there was tons of quality of life improvements, which is something you want in a game like this.
I feel like Mario Maker 2 is just like a admittance of this is what we fucked up in the first one, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
They're just like, here's a better version, guys.
You don't think there'll be the purists that are like, Mario Maker 2 sucks, Mario Maker 1 was
No, there are.
Of course they're going to show up.
No, you saw that with Halo to Halo 2, from Halo 2 to Halo 3, and from Halo 3 to Halo Reach.
But Halo wasn't just a purely like user-created content game.
And Halo wasn't a game.
Well, Halo 1 was modded a fuckload, I think.
No, the thing,
Yeah,
the
still.
difference is Halo's like a game that they're gonna take stuff out that was really shitty, maybe from 1 to 2. But Mario Maker, there's nothing that they're really taking out. They're only adding. I don't think there's anything bad that
like
comes
it's
from
literally
only
just
adding.
gonna be like
Yeah.
the entire first Mario Maker
Plus a lot more.
Yeah.
That seems interesting.
Mario Maker 1 plus.
Mario Maker 1 Extreme.
Yeah.
I love it.
Next level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what they should call it. Mario Maker 2 next level.
Called Super Mario Maker Bros.
I got a game on Steam a little bit ago called Octodad.
Oh,
God.
Yeah, and so it's originally like a $15 game, and I saw one sale on Steam for like $1, and I was like, fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
And I just like got into it. It's just like the whole premise of the game is you're an octopus who has a family, but you're just trying to convince everybody you're not an octopus. Like if you do too much weird shit, like there's a little meter on the bottom of like suspicion level. And there's only one person in the whole game who knows you're actually an octopus, and it's just this sushi chef that just tries to set traps for you and kill you and make you into sushi. Like there's this one level you're just walking around the grocery store collecting stuff for your family, and then there's like an announcement on the PA system. It's like, free sushi in the back. And you're like, you run to the back, and then there's just one piece of sushi on a plate, and then you just go and take it, and the chef just breaks down the wall and starts chasing you with like knives and shit. You just have to run, and the controls are just like purposefully shitty because you're an
like
octopus.
quad controls.
Yeah, it's like quad. Like your right trigger is your right foot, and like you
Oh
press
my
it,
God.
and then like you press the right trigger down, and then you can use the analog stick to move it. And then you press the left trigger to move your left one, and the right bumper is your hands. And it's literally just so fucking hilarious because you're just a stupid octopus and like the achievement you get, you just collect ties because you're a dad who just wants to have the best ties.
That's legendary.
The speed run for that game is nutty.
bet,
It's
like-
so funny.
Yeah, because like when you move, your legs are pretty much just like windmilling because you're just spamming it. You're like, especially when you're running away from that guy, you're just fucking booking it.
I want to watch that game again. It's
Are there
so-
dad jokes out the ass?
I mean,
Like when you talk to your wife and stuff, there, and she just says like stupid shit.
yeah,
to you.
and the thing is, like, whenever you respond, like, there's subtitles, but all it says is like, gargles in agreement. That's all it says, and everybody's just like, oh yeah, you're right. It's great.
That's great.
Has anyone seen Ninja Scroll?
Oh yeah.
Well,
watched
what's
it
Ninja Scroll?
Is that the movie?
Yeah.
I want to watch it. I heard you told me about it.
Yeah,
and I wanted to
dude.
watch
It was fucking awesome. I mean, the plot is nothing to write home about, but it's kind of almost like Afro Samurai, where it's just like
It's just
Super
There's-
stylized.
well, more just in the sense of
kick-ass
at the very
fights.
beginning he fucks with this one guy, and then it's just here's the plot. Oh, the 8 demons that are related
Yeah.
to that one guy you just fucked with are gonna try to kill you forever.
Yeah.
By the way,
What
so it's just like, oh, you gotta fight everyone.
Yeah,
type
it's
thing.
just like a
Yeah.
boss rush movie, and it's just
I want
great
to watch
because
it.
the main character is just so badass, and like the supporting characters are all just super cool,
yeah, it's dark too. I mean,
super dark.
you got blood, gore, rape, love,
Lots of rape.
love.
Like,
Sounds kind
rape,
of like
love.
Berserk with
No,
the
it's-
rape love part.
It's very
It is a lot
berserky.
like
Or
Berserk.
Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
Like there's this
Have
one
you seen
chick
Goblin?
who gets raped like 3 times in the movie.
What
Yeah.
the
The
fuck?
same chick.
It's
Yeah.
and I feel like it inspired Naruto so much. Like there's a bug guy who has bugs that live in him type thing that he
Yeah.
controls. What else is there?
So is it cell shaded and shit?
I
Like
don't think
older
so.
animation style, like Cowboy Bebop ish?
Yeah, sort of. I mean,
Or Megalobox?
I think it's 1993.
Yeah, that's before
probably
Naruto.
cell.
Yeah,
that's
Naruto's
cell-shaded.
97,
Oh.
I believe.
Yeah.
But there's like substitution-esque jutsu type things. You know?
Shadow Jutsu.
Yeah, I got so many vibes that made me super nostalgic for Naruto
I love
watching it.
Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Speaking of rape and stuff.
Oh, no.
Stop it there.
Goblin
No,
Slayer.
we're talking about Goblin Slayer
I
now,
know,
Nick.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
No, they did watch. I watched it. Did you watch it?
Yeah, it's so
I-
good. I think
It's
the
good.
fights are good.
I think the show's
Good.
good. If I was rating it on a scale of 10, I'd give it like a 7 out
yeah.
of 10.
I
I was apprehensive going into it because I'd heard about all the
Yeah,
rape
I've heard
like,
about it.
bullshit, and
It's also called Goblin Slayer. That's not
Yeah.
the best name I've ever.
well,
heard.
it's like a goofy name.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
thing, like, everyone told me, like, whoa, it's like really dark, it's like Berserk. That's the thing, because like Berserk has
It
tons
is
of
a
like
lot
sexual
like
violence and
Berserk.
stuff in it. But it's not like Berserk at all. Because Berserk's like dark and brutal and shitty. Like
yeah,
the
it's
world
weird.
of Berserk sucks to live in for everyone.
Yeah.
Whereas Goblin Slayer is literally like happy-go-lucky, like Konosuba anime. If you guys have seen that, and then we'll just like randomly just have a super brutal rape scene.
No, it's like weird.
and then like
Yeah.
it just like and then it just like cuts back to just like wacky like, Full Metal Alchemist like.
Yeah,
No, I think
animated
the best
humor,
way to
and it's
describe
not
it-
a good tonal shift. At least
Yeah.
for me, it did not work well.
The
at all.
best way to describe it is like literally if they're not like if there's not fighting, it's Konosuba, and then when there's fighting, it's like fucking Berserk levels of darkness,
Yeah.
where like people are getting raped and stuff. But the main character is just a badass.
Yeah,
the
Goblin
entire
Slayer's
time.
hilarious.
It
as a
is
character.
he's like he doesn't really. All he wants to do is kill goblins, and no one wants to kill goblins because goblins are so weak. But he's like, but they're actually super strong, and stuff.
Yeah.
But
That's interesting for me because I feel like all the rape and whatnot that Berserk has, it just makes the stakes like so much.
Yeah, it's
higher.
And it drives the
snake
plot,
raising.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like Casca's a huge deal after
Yeah.
her whole ordeal.
Yeah.
That's like something that just happened.
Yeah.
That resolved.
Spoiler alert for like a fucking 30-year-old anime.
Yeah.
Sorry.
yeah, but like, wait, Nick, did Griffith do anything wrong?
Yeah, Griffith.
Okay,
is
good.
a
We're all
shit.
in agreement.
Yeah.
Griffith,
No.
ultimate bitch.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Fuck
Griffith
you,
is literally the
Griffith.
world's
No, actually, the
biggest
world,
cunt.
like
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing with Berserk was like in the beginning, the world was like just shitty medieval times, and then
Yeah.
Griffith's like, I want to become a demon god, and then he
One of those
becomes a
things.
demon god, and they're like, yeah, now the world is like shitty Lovecraftian medieval times. So
Griffin sucks.
Fuck
man.
you, Griffin.
But
Yeah,
Guts,
fantastic.
ultimate badass, especially when he gets Wolf Armor. And
Oh,
shit.
We just finished
Berserker
season 2
armor.
of the Berserk, like the new Berserk.
Oh,
animated.
I watched those.
It was.
It's rough.
It's
It's
rough.
very rough.
But
And just like the scheduling of how they did like the
the
like
first-
it doesn't the season finale isn't like any
anything
plot
special.
really happening.
no,
it's just kind of like a derpy.
It's
like,
kind of
Like
like,
the last
oh, here's the
episode
Berserker
of
armor.
Smoker.
It's here. It looks really cool, but we fucked it up because it's all shitty CGI.
Yeah, and then there's just 2 episodes of nothing, which closure in seasons is fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Some animes do it, but this was done so poorly. Where
No.
I was just like, I don't want to watch these 2 shitty episodes at the end of something that
well,
wasn't
because it
that
wasn't really
climactic
like
at all.
wind down episodes. It was like build up for the next plot,
Yeah.
but then it never delivers on it. So it's like
Yeah.
not even really a cliffhanger
Yeah,
episode.
that's-
So much as like I can
Yeah.
tell what's probably gonna happen,
And
like a couple
Nice.
episodes
yeah,
down the line.
and the worst part about it is the first season was so shitty. I was surprised to see they got a second season, and since the second season was just as bad, if not worse, I will shove a. Let's keep it PG. I'll punch myself in the arm if they get a fucking third season.
No, yeah.
I would be so surprised. That's not gonna happen. Not from this studio, at least. Not anytime
Speaking
soon.
of
Yeah, I was
punching an anime.
My hero.
I was looking at.
Yeah. Oh, My Hero did the same thing with that what season?
No, I was.
Let me just.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
looking into the if there was gonna. Apparently there is.
What?
According to this article I read, there's gonna be an.
Oh!
I was like looking it up, like it's not announced yet, but apparently it is coming out. And
Berserk?
yeah.
I'm
And
glad
then-
I kept it to punch it myself.
And then the article I was reading goes like, yeah, and people are pretty convinced that because the last scene of the season was all 2D animation, they're going back to 2D. And I was
They
just
better.
No fucking way
No
they are.
fucking
Yeah, there's
way.
no way.
Yeah, everyone's like, the last scene was all 2G. It's going back to the old way.
Now,
oh, Berserk.
How about this? If it does go back to 2D, that'll be a significant upgrade.
I'll punch myself again.
Yeah, alright.
What?
The stakes are set.
Dude, no. There's a My Hero Academia, the movie came out way
Wait,
back.
what? There's a movie?
It was in the summer of last year. I just
Is
never
it, like,
watched
canonical?
it. No and yes. I'll explain that later.
Okay.
But anyways, it came out over the summer. I always knew it was out. I knew it was the thing, and I was like, fuck it. I don't really care for that much for like movies from a TV series, right?
Yeah.
I was bored as shit. I watched. I was like, this is fucking great. I watched it the next night with Andrew. It's so good.
It really is just epic.
It's
'Cause-
just everything you want from a My Hero movie.
yeah, it's literally just All Might and Deku broing out, kicking the shit out of people. It's great.
and there's in the final. I don't want to spoil anything, but in the final fight, it's All Might and Deku running up to the bad guy, and Deku's got like his full cowl, so he's got like the electricity shit
Now,
going
when
on.
does it take place, like, within the story?
Before the All for One for All fight,
Okay, but it's...
but like after he learns full cowling.
Yeah, alright.
And they just work it in as like training?
Yeah, they work it in as like they go to an island where there's like this hero expo thing, and All Might's invited because he's fucking All Might.
Yeah.
And then he can bring a guest, so he brings Deku. And then, oh, surprise, surprise, everyone from the school also got invited one way or another.
yeah.
But anyways, in the final fight, he's got his electricity going on. He's got like a path of electricity. He's running super fucking fast with All Might just barely in front of him. They're running up to the main bad guy. All Might jumps up, flexes midair, and then
It's so great.
midair flex, and then fucking they punch together. It's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, the reason it's canonical, kind of maybe, is so there's two characters it introduces. Dave, which
You mean
is
Dave?
Yeah, All Might just calls him Dave. He goes Dave. Well, anyways, he's All Might's partner when he was in America. He's super
They
genius
mentioned him in the
scientist.
show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he makes all these fucking hero suits for All Might. Every hero suit was made by him. He's got a daughter named Melissa. Total thottie. 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Total
Babe alert.
Ooh, I gotta take off my shirt after that.
And I was like, these two characters are sweet. It'd be so cool if they put him in the manga and like make it canonical. And then after the movie, I was like, I gotta catch up on the manga now since I've read the manga. I was like,
Yeah.
But I fell off for about maybe a year. But I was catching up, and there's like this little I don't know, like it was called like chapter whatever and a half,
Okay.
like 131 and a half or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just the story of Melissa, like a little bit of backstory on Melissa and Dave. So if the manga writer is like putting it in there, there's pretty good fucking chances it's canonical, you know?
Yeah. You think they'll come bring Dave and Melissa?
Oh, I think they will because they were such good characters.
Yeah, I hope that
It adds a huge fucking dynamic with
Okay.
All Might and Dave, and then Thotty.
Who's
Melissa.
a better thottie? Melissa or Lickitung?
Fucking Melissa,
Melissa.
bitch. Yes, babe alert.
Ultimate
yeah.
thottie?
Yes, babe times plus ultra.
Oh,
Well,
nutty?
Yeah.
It's good.
We watched another fighting anime, an old one from past episodes of The Hobbyist that not everyone had seen that we had to get caught up on. Me and P. Finn, we watched Megalobox.
I still haven't
Yes,
watched that.
Megalobox.
dude.
Great show.
I'm the only one.
We watched it all in one day.
Isn't it?
Whoa.
Two
No,
episodes
me,
in one
me
day.
too. It's insane.
Me too movement.
Gilissa Joe.
No,
Oh
it's
my
just
God,
so
dude.
sick because he's like, I can actually beat these just mech'd up guys.
That's
Like
so
when,
badass.
It's just great.
And like the finale is so badass.
No,
for
when
that
he's
show,
fighting
dude.
that guy, yeah.
we can't spoil it, but
Yeah,
it's
and it
super
also
fucking
it has the
epic.
vibe of like Champloo or something. Where
And
they
bebop
have,
and
yeah,
stuff.
they have like rap
style
kind
is
of going
great,
in the
yeah.
back,
Mm-hmm.
and then
soundtrack was awesome.
I
yeah,
love the soundtrack.
and
of that.
it's like gritty, sort of like you know the art
Yeah,
style's
kind of.
gritty.
It's like future technology, but like
Shitty path.
the
like,
lower income side of it.
It's
kind
kinda-
of
yeah.
very like Cowboy Bebop-y
Mhm.
in that sense.
Oh, and I'm gonna give a little spoiler that the plot is exactly Redline.
No, yeah, the plot is
Exactly
Redline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
the plot is Redline, and Redline was dope. I actually watched it over winter break, so
Oh, you did?
Oh, you
Yeah.
finally got it?
Was that
Oh.
your first time seeing it?
Yeah,
Still haven't
I
watched
literally
that,
was
too.
like sitting there, and I was like, I'm bored. And I watched it,
Your phone.
and I'm like, this is just nutty, dude.
It had some of the best just actual animation I've ever
No,
seen.
it's so cool. Also, that one chick has pretty big tits. That was pretty nice.
Waifu material.
Hey, I'm gonna watch it now. I haven't watched it, but Omar convinced me.
Yeah, and guess what? You get a little peep show at one point. You see a little nippelos.
You see all the
Those
nippelos.
nippelos.
the
So,
scenes, every scene where he puts the NOS pellets in his
Oh,
car
that is
are
so
just
sick.
so badass, and his pompadour is like stretching out.
nitrous.
punch it. And I do love how like when like all the famous like the racers and like I love the Batman and Robin duo and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
they're so cool and like
And they all have their specific cars.
yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty sick. And he just like basically drives a Mustang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a mech race, future like car mech race, and it's
But-
so cool.
It's a Mustang with a fifth wheel.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
just any Mustang.
I also over winter break finished Attack on Titan season 3.
Oh.
We already
Just
talked about that
Yeah, I
extensively,
know.
so let's keep it short, though.
But
Yeah.
like basically the best of the season.
yeah.
Kenny Ackerman's in it. Fucking Big Daddy Titan's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say one disappointment is the opening theme sucks balls.
Yeah. And
It's
all
so bad.
the first 3 were great.
That's what I was about to say. Normally,
It's a song
I wouldn't give a
again.
shit
It's a
about
song
an opening
again.
anime. Like, it's whatever. But, like, Attack on Titan, like, I look forward to that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
openings are
like
always
they
very
just
badass.
have been kicking ass since the beginning with their openings, and
Yeah.
that this one just face planted, and it's just
Yeah.
kind of disappointing. But
No.
doesn't really take away from the show.
Yeah, exactly.
It's great, yeah. I loved it. And then I got Alex to watch it, and he basically
Nice.
binged the
Yeah.
entire thing in a week, so...
You
So-
know what show I've been watching recently that has a great opening?
JoJo's
JoJo's
Bizarre Adventures.
You better fucking believe it.
Yeah.
man.
Fuck yeah! I love JoJo!
Balls deep in part 4 right now.
JoJo!
And crazy, noisy, bizarre
Yes.
sound.
It's great
Might be
soundtrack.
my favorite theme song.
You
Plus like actual video combination
Yeah.
of any anime I've
Okay.
ever seen.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like just the song isn't necessarily the best, but like the video, I watch the intro every time.
Yeah.
I just fucking
Oh, yeah.
love it. The
Dude.
poses are amazing. Like the fact that they add shit from previous
Yeah.
episodes into the theme, like
Yeah.
into the theme song every episode.
You're gonna love the third opening for part 4 then, because the poses are off the
Yeah, they're
rails.
nuts.
Yeah, and the only thing that might be better than the opening is the fucking closing. The end
Yes.
credits in the song is so good.
Okay, speaking of end credits in JoJo, part 5,
Part 5.
best end credit.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Every
Easy.
time I close my eyes,
I wake up feeling
so horny.
every time.
Every time. That's the first line of the song, and every fucking ending of this show, it does that. And there's a scene.
God.
I don't want to spoil it.
Oh,
But
yeah, it's JoJo's. The thing, that's
There's,
the thing.
there's
you
a
just
scene
spoil
in the
everything.
second most
It's just
recent
horrible.
episode
The
where it
golden
looks like
suck.
the main character is sucking off the other dude, but he's actually healing him. But it looks like he's sucking his dick, and then it's just straight cuts to the. Every time I close my eyes, I wake up feeling so horny.
No, also
great.
the opening song, not necessarily the visuals for that part
Oh,
5.
I disagree. The visuals are great though.
No, the
Yeah.
opening is so good.
love
It's
it. Hype
like
as fuck.
it's the first opening that I heard and has such cool piano. I want to learn it so bad. It's so good.
I'm in part 4 right
Dude.
now, dude.
Alright.
Just finished the episode with the girl who's she's trying like obsessed with Koichi.
Yeah,
Reggie.
And her stand is she
Yukiko.
shoots her hair roots.
Yeah.
in the
that's
people's
so
skull.
that's so funny. But the part 5's animation has been so good recently.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Is
like
the animation really good?
the
Yeah.
second most recent episode. I'd say is the best JoJo episode I've ever seen.
Wow.
It is so
No, it-
fucking
Dude,
fucking
there's-
good.
And
Part
the
4
most
already might be my favorite part so far.
No, just
Part
wait
4
till
is
part-
my favorite part personally. Actually,
No.
All the villains in it, like classic
Yeah.
JoJo's, they all turn good. But like specifically in part 4, the villains
Aqua
are
necklace.
so
Okayasu.
fucked up. Literally every villain
first villain.
is so evil,
Yeah.
and then just JoJo beats him at the end. They're like, I guess I'm a good guy now, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, that's cool and all, but you did murder like 5 innocent people earlier
Yeah.
in that episode. Like,
No, I like part 5 the best so far.
part 5 has the best fights. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Best fights are in part 5.
Yeah.
No,
I
and
agree
the
with
most
that.
recent episode even had some dank fights, even
Yeah.
though it was like a backstory, and you're like, oh, it's probably gonna be
Oh
shitty.
yeah, it's a backstory. It's a dude as a 12-year-old. He fucking shoves a knife into a dude's heart and rips it
No,
up
he
across
jumps
his
behind
chest.
the guy and like shoves it right here, and, like under his neck, and just pulls it up through his neck. And then turns around and just stabs the knife straight in the other guy's eye, and you're
As
like,
an untrained
"Oh."
12-year-old.
And he's just
Because it's
protecting
JoJo.
his dad who witnessed a drug deal and is in a hospital bed, and he hides under the hospital bed all night.
Dude, I got Andrew to read the manga JoJo. He finished part 7 the other day. He loves it.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, read the fucking manga, you losers.
I think part 7's my favorite. Cole
Which one's part
disagrees,
7?
but
part 7 is
Steel ball run.
it's
oh, that's the
cross country American
that was
horseback
the
race
current
to
one.
find Jesus' body. That's literally what it is. Oh, and the president of the United States is a bad guy.
and
Yeah,
his name's
funny,
Funny
but-
Valentine.
Also, the JoJo is paralyzed from the waist down, so he rides his horse like that, like
he
this.
rides his horse like a fucking loser. And And he is a loser. He's a depressed little bitch. And
Yeah, but Gyro's the greatest.
yeah, the Gyro Zappelli, the Joe Bro of the part, is just
What's that JoJo's name?
Johnny Joestar.
And then they have Diego Brando.
Yeah, Diego Brando. But the reason that Johnny's a little bitch is, oh, he's a cripple, you should feel bad for him. No, he got crippled because he's a huge asshole.
Yeah. The whole reason he's crippled is because he's a total dick.
What did he do?
He cut some dude in line and then like got him arrested because he started trying to fight him for cutting him in line. And then dude just pulled a gun and shot his spine. And all because he wanted to impress some girl.
No, but it does have the. I've low-key been trying to catch up on the mangas. But I'm not even at like part, the Giorno part yet.
Part 5. Oh, you're reading from part 1? The manga?
Yeah, I'm finished with. I'm almost finished with the part Nick's at.
Part 1 art style is rough in the manga.
Yeah, it is, but.
Really?
No, but
It's
you're
made like
bet.
30
I
years
do love that line you guys talk about where he's like, "Tell him to eat shit," and he looks at him and says, "Why don't you tell him yourself?" And he says, "Okay."
And he goes,
"Eat shit, asshole, fall off your horse."
It's just no best line in all of JoJo is they're just fucking the Stand is making all of the fictional characters in the world come to life and then disappear. This is in part 6, and so like Mickey from they're in by Orlando or wherever Disney
they're
the
in
World
Florida.
Land is, and like the billboard for Disney World doesn't have Mickey on it, and dude's like, "What the fuck is this shit? If there's no Mickey, this shit ain't Disney." There's just such good quotes in JoJo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you guys should make the next JoJo meme right here, right now. Take storm of the internet.
Kono Dioda!
Kono.
Fucking
That's
normies.
it.
If you do a Kono Dioda meme, you should fucking unplug your router and smash it.
You're not allowed on
You're
the
not
internet.
allowed on the internet. That's fucking normie shit. Right now, the good JoJo memes are Thunder Cross Split Attack.
Yeah.
It's an obscure ass character from part 1 that's only in the episode, like 2 episodes. And his attack is called the Thunder Cross Split Attack, where he spreads his legs out.
I remember this.
And chops at him with his hands. So he spreads his legs to like get their arms spread apart, and he's just like floating midair and chops with his hands. And it's the perfect attack for offense and defense, he says. And then
Is that Plant that uses it? Robert Plant?
No, his name is Dyer.
Yeah,
And his friend was Straits.
Oh, yeah.
But anyways,
It's
when he uses the attack on Dio, he gets fucked up instantly. And so it's great. So it's like he says his attack is so powerful and so good, and he gets fucked up instantly.
No, I love.
It's on the same level as 20-meter emerald splash or sheer heart attack has no weaknesses.
No,
It's
whole
the same.
horses, whole horse. That was a great one.
Yeah, whole horse mode. The character whole horse, his name is HOL horse, and it's just like a picture of him, and it's like 50% power or something, and then whole horse mode, it's him on a horse. It's like infinite power or some shit.
Hello.
JoJo memes are superb. r/shitpost crusaders to find all your best JoJo memes. Super active. Never have any issues with not seeing a new meme that isn't, and it always cracks you up.
the only subreddit that's confirmed to have no reposts.
Ever.
No, there's
Zero reposts.
zero reposts.
You
You heard
get
it from
instant ban if you do.
here. No, there's fucking reposts.
No, it's great though.
But in short, JoJo must watch / read.
Definitely.
Actually, just
is a
fucking watch
must-watch.
and read it. I don't give a shit if you don't read manga. Read it anyways. Stop being a pussy.
Worth it.
It actually is definitely worth it because there's a team that did color scans, so you don't even have to fucking look at the confusing as black and white.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to read it.
Great too.
No,
Yeah.
the color's great. Yeah.
I guess on that,
Technically,
boys, you think we should call it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This
Well,
is
our
Hobbyists.
Yeah, you know where to
Sign
find
out.
us. YouTube, Castbox, all that good shit.
If you have any emails you want to send us, send it to
especially
The
with
Hobbyist
credit card
Podcast
numbers.
at gmail.com.
Yeah, include all credit card numbers.
Social
Credit
security
card numbers,
as well.
Social.
billing address, CVV,
Yep.
and
Cease
then
and desist.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mother's maiden name, first elementary school. You know the drill.
Street you grew up on.
Yeah.
like your
Name of your
model of
first
your
pet.
first car,
Yeah, you know.
color of your room in grade school.
Just normal shit, normal email shit.
Yeah, you know.
Or not.
Your mom's weight and height. That's the most important.
You never
And
ask a woman
pictures.
for their weight.
Oh, pictures.
We'll
Especially-
Yo, send in pics of your mom.
We'll respect her.
And we'll review them
Yeah.
next episode.
Next one.
We
We'll
respect
rate.
all women.
Yeah, we'll respect the fuck out of your moms,
Yeah, but
unless they're ugly.
we
Then
want
fuck
the
'em.
thoughty moms, and we'll
Oh, yeah.
rate, review them. Big 5
We're saying
stars.
rate.
Yeah, no, none of that berserk
with the T.
stuff. Yeah, but we'll see you later, honeys.
Love you.
Yeah.